Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again, after a very long break, to the crew of the Cosmic Orca.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Traveler night!
Traveler night!
I was hoping you guys had forgotten about that. So yes, it's been a while since we've done this one. I mean, it's been a while just kind of in general since we've uploaded anything, but yeah, we're back at it for the grand start to Season 2 of the crew of the Cosmic Orca. So, for those that need the refresher or those that have skipped all of Season 1 or jumping straight to Season 2, I'm very succinct in my summaries, specifically to draw people into actually going back and listening to the old episodes. So, as is the case with any game of Traveler, it is the four people at the table in front of me. They created their characters. They all knew each other. They were hired by a mercenary crew to be just some extra lifters, basically. They found an abandoned ship in a desert. The mercenary ship that they were hired by exploded. They were able to get this random derelict vessel into space. It had enough fuel for one jump. They were able to get it to a planet called Aurelius, I believe, and got the ship fixed up by a friendly man named Caelin. But while they were waiting for the ship to be repaired, Aurelius was attacked by what they discovered was the Crimson Syndicate, with their red and black asterisks logos, where at the time I did not realize was also the logo to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Then they
Serendipitous.
Very serendipitous. Then they just did some odd jobs. They renamed the ship the Cosmic Orca. After they got the ship repaired, they were visited by a strange being named Aurelius, who just kind of popped in to say hello, and then left the ship shortly thereafter. They, like I said, they did a couple odd bounty hunting jobs just for the fun of it, and were revisited by Aurelius once again, specifically to talk to Caelin, just to chit-chat a little bit, and then he left again for a very long time. You guys met some colorful characters along the way. You met the Space Police, and then you also, in your first endeavor, met a man named Raoul Panther III and his robot Kilroy. And Astrid specifically struck up quite the relationship with Raoul.
Very unexpected.
Very unexpected. So that all happened. And then you guys discovered one of your trips to the Skyhammer. Actually, before the Skyhammer, you guys were on a zombie planet where your first encounter with some freaky shit. You asked to befriend one of the monsters, and that did not happen.
From season 1.
That was a highlight for sure. But you didn't, because I said you couldn't. And then you went to the Skyhammer for the first time and discovered it was a massive, sprawling capital ship. While you were there, it is owned by Raoul Panther and his band, the Proto Men. And you guys, while you were there, before it went into jump, got a message from a strange man named William Sinclair, or got a broadcast from a man named William Sinclair in his plan to basically wipe out all life in the galaxy and either turn them into super soldiers, monsters, or some variation thereof. So your guys' quest shifted to stopping William Sinclair. Some hijinks ensued along the way. You guys met a strange man you met a psionic named Trevor, who helped you guys fight some Steamboat Willies and a Nemesis monster as well. And during your escape from the planet with the Nemesis monster, Caelin was plucked out of time for a moment because he was about to be crushed to death by a car. He was by Aurelius, and Aurelius essentially made him a deal with the devil, that he would save his life, but at the return that he would eventually have to join Aurelius in wherever Aurelius is from for an unknown amount of time. And then he was saved, and the crew did not notice that. More hijinks ensued. You guys wound up on the ship called Stadium Arcadium, where it got into a space battle with the Skyhammer. You guys boarded it. You discovered that Rami, who is the romantic partner of Astertilian, is also a very colorful character who has secrets and
Lots of secrets.
And you guys confronted Caelin's old arch enemy, Saul Arcadius, and Caelin successfully killed Saul using a little bit of power that Aurelius had given him just for the moment, essentially. And then you confronted William Sinclair. It was not a grandiose epic boss battle. You found a withered old man in a tube, essentially, whose brain was plugged in to a ship, or plugged into like a relay that allowed him to broadcast things and give him the appearance not that dissimilar to Mr. House from Fallout New Vegas. You guys were celebrated as heroes. You guys got a shit ton of money for doing that. But before everything wrapped up, and you guys did claim possession of the Stadium Arcadium, but as I've stated many, many times, you don't get to actually take it yet because you simply don't have the numbers to crew a ship that big. Plus, you just owe a lot of money to get it fixed because they're big. You guys were having a nice celebratory dinner, and Aurelius arrived to basically let Caelin know that the thing he did to save Squid's life was a one-time deal, and that he would be coming soon to collect on that, which is also the first time that the rest of the crew learned about the deal with Aurelius. Caelin explained that all humbly, and everyone had a nice big glass of water at the end there, and that was where we left off. Now, before we get into the actual game itself, I would like for everybody to go ahead and introduce themselves.
And I'll go first, unprepared as always. My name is Emily. I'm playing Astrid. And a fun fact about Astrid is she has very bad vision, but she has never told anyone that.
Aren't you our sharpshooter?
She's killed a lot of people.
Sure is. Sure am.
Hello, my name is Richard, and I play Caelin Vess.
Captain.
Yeah, Captain.
Captain.
Okay.
Now.
Oh,
Well, your commander,
Commander.
Your Navy rank was commander, and you're captain of the Cosmic Orca.
Yes.
Captain
Sorry.
Commander. Captain Commander.
Caelin
Yes, I
Vess.
love it.
Captain and Commander.
Yes. And I have... the name of our chef.
Oh, AI
HK.
Fieri and
AI
HK,
Yeah.
HK
whatever
Fieri.
number I gave them. Yeah, they've merged together, essentially.
Okay.
So HK is a killer robot chef.
Well, HK did introduce me to tea.
Oh.
Time. He was like, just try this. And so I've been maybe experimenting with some tea in the evening, but I still prefer hot water.
So I have a question for you.
Yes?
Aren't you part plant?
He has two vines coming out of his back.
We're
now,
gonna
yes.
get into that.
Is tea cannibalism for you?
Maybe that's why I'm starting to like it. I have no idea. I don't know. Ew.
Plants are big cannibals anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Wow.
I hope I'm not cannibalizing that.
Maybe you're a big tea plant, and that's why it tastes good.
I'm actually a tea tree. Great.
Move the whole thing a little closer to you, Richard. I understand there's going to be a lot of echo, but it'll be okay. That should be better.
Okay.
I'm Trey. I play Esquire Cumberbatch, aka Squid. Fun fact about Squid is during the time that we have been apart, he has been inputting like ports for Nelly, or like integrating Nelly into all the various ships that we have acquired and are part of, so that we so that whenever he will treat Nelly like how we modern day people treat Alexa or Google, so he can just talk and Nelly will literally always be within earshot.
Aw.
Nice. My name is Paul, and I play Aster Tillian III. And fun fact about Aster, in the last year, he's actually started to let his hair grow out a little bit. And so before he always had very close cropped around the sides, but a bit of a, middle part blonde hair. And now it's sort of side swept and kind of close to the ear on the one side. He's just loosening up a little bit now that he's 27.
I mean,
And I guess that leaves it back down to me. I am Alex, the referee of this game. Yes, I still, in fact, have a bit of a drinking problem.
Just never goes away.
Everyone was staring at me, waiting for it. No, I mean, fun fact about me, since I'm the ref, my fun facts are actually just about me myself. I've been recording other stuff, so there's going to be, I don't know which one's going to go up first, but I'll leave that a surprise for later. But yes, there's other things in the pipeline, hopefully down the line.
Richard and I have recently described you as a production company.
Yes,
I am a one-man
accurate.
production company.
So accurate.
Yeah, we were like, you are Netflix, and all of the episodes or the shows are the RPGs.
I'm basically a poor man's Glass Cannon Network. That's what I am. I am very much I'm the Temu version of Glass Cannon. But so now that that's all out of the way, it has been exactly 1 day since we left you guys.
Oh boy.
So it has been the revelation from Aurelius. Caelin confirmed that yes, he has effectively sold his soul to the devil. Well, not really the devil. It was a pretty chill dude, in all honesty.
Maybe the devil's
Some
really
rando.
chill.
So
I sold my soul to some rando.
yeah. So yeah, it's the next day to confirm where everybody is. You are on the Cosmic Orca. You owe a ton of money because I mean Kyle's a nice guy, but it's a capital ship. Those cost a lot of money to repair because the Skyhammer did fuck it up considerably. Things need to be replaced and everything else. Basically, for lack of a better set of numbers here, it's going to cost about 1 billion credits to fix this thing up.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So
Because I was like, how much money? I have 1 million credits.
yeah, no, it's a lot of money. And that's not even going to factor in like how much it's going to cost to crew it, because you need hundreds of people to maintain a capital ship. The four of you player characters are not enough to run a capital ship.
Oh, with that attitude, we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have pilot 1 in capital ship. Excuse me.
That's pretty good for a traveler.
It is good.
So we're going to start off with actually is with Aster.
All right.
I need you to make an education and science, and I believe you have botany as a thing.
I have biology and I have a profession in hydroponics.
Biology.
All right. First roll of season 2.
Woohoo.
You said education?
Yes, education and botany.
Okay. So that's +3. And that's a 7, so a 10.
10, perfect.
Nice.
Because of your insane plant-based healing method that you use on everybody, you've been keeping track of it for the last year, making sure everything stays stable. Mm-hmm. And the good news is so far everything has stayed stable. You're not, I mean, it's up to you if you feel like it's comfortable enough to not monitor it anymore, or if you want to keep monitoring it. You basically every day you've been getting, even when they weren't present, it's the future. You can get samples from them somehow, and just making sure that like things aren't destabilizing or that they've suddenly sprouted roots, and suddenly can't move anywhere or anything like that. That is what you're effectively keeping track of, is making sure that these things, because you did kind of do some mad science for this. So, and everyone was pretty beat up actually when they used these healing devices. So,
Yeah, if we didn't have them, it was going to be pretty dire.
yeah, I know. So yeah, that is the first roll of that. So, Aster, you feel like everything is still going very smoothly.
Yeah, so as I'm taking my notes in the lab, I make a note that I'm going to stop my morning hounding of them all, and it's going to be just after Sunday dinner. We'll do some, pruning and samples as we do, just to make sure everyone's still feeling shipshape. But I'm comfortable now, after a year's worth of data, to see that it's really just weekly maintenance at this point, I think would be sufficient.
Could we do a recap of what everyone's plant?
Oh, yes, I
Stuff
can tell
looks
you.
like?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so the captain, Caelin, has 2 small vines coming out of his back that he can use to hold a glass of water, or just, gently plant fist bump someone. It's just, they don't do much, but they exist. Both you, Astrid, and Squid, I think you even said they have a slight green streak in their hair.
Astrid does because she's blonde.
Ah, yes, you can see it on Astrid's hair. But no, you have you've gained chlorophyll in your cells, so you can photosynthesize if you're next to UV light to gain some energy back and feel fully energized.
Cool.
And I can talk to plants now. It's limited by their intelligence, of course. They can't say much, but, it helps a lot in the lab. The question I have for the referee is, can I talk to Caelin's vines on his back?
No.
Okay. Because they don't have sentience. They're part of him.
Yes.
All right. Very good.
Wow. Okay, cool. That's helpful.
How do you hear the plants? Is it audio? Is it audible or is it telepathic?
So I would feel like he just hears them, kind of really similar to an episode of The Outer Limits.
Okay.
Except that person went crazy.
But
That's not ominous at all.
you probably don't hear plant language,
Pretty
but
sure
it's
it's
like
Outer Limits.
I'm talking
Look
to
it
them
up.
and I'm acting like they responded to me. So yeah, it's unclear.
So we're like, yeah.
Yeah, talks to
master.
plants. Got it.
So yeah, that's our first roll. What would anyone else like to do? Like I said, to verify and confirm. Once again, you guys are on the Cosmic Orca, and you're still just on Ariasynth. You're just in dry dock. Basically, you haven't gone anywhere. So yeah.
Do we have particular next steps?
I think it's mostly just get money to repair this beautiful, beautiful ship that we have.
That makes sense. Hey, we could check out the bounty boards. It worked for us in the past.
You're not wrong. It's a great idea.
Yeah, so
I'm getting a little restless. It's been a while since we've killed some things.
It's been 2 days.
Good
Probably
lord.
been a year actually.
that's right, it's
since
been a
I
year.
Yeah, we took a
killed
year
anything.
between, and you have a scout ship now too.
Yeah,
don't you?
don't I have like a mail ship
No, you
again?
don't.
What?
I thought she had a scout ship, but
No, you rejoined the scouts, but then you left
oh, okay.
to go back to the Cosmic Orca.
So I remember saying I was going to open a mail.
We may have
something
been
in this.
thinking
That's
of
in the
two different
plans for the
things.
ship.
Okay.
I think we may have been. I just think you opened a post office.
Okay.
Because like a scout ship, you can't buy those. You actually be gifted one through the scout career.
All right. Well, I'll have to find one.
So it's like it's like a police auction type deal.
Yeah, on the
May
bounty
not be
boards,
any
you can
good.
see if there's a post office auction happening. It's pit stop.
So, there's definitely. I mean, it's Galaxy's a big place. There's plenty of bounties. Most of them kind of crack at about 150,000 credits or so. There's a few that go up to the 500,000 kind of range. So it's up to you.
I think let's go for one of the big ones.
Yeah, what's the highest ticket number here? We have 1 billion credits to go.
Well, we also can do this like a two-pronged thing. Like we have I'm pronouncing it Rami.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Rami can start trying to get maybe if we have some notoriety behind us now, maybe we can leverage that into some more financial gain through other means. So we can have that.
Rami is because he's drummed out of the career he was in, or he mustered out of the career he was in. So he's more or less your PR guy, is what he's essentially become. Went from nobility to public relations.
So we need to open a foundation and launder some money from.
Launder is a
Government.
strong word. But no, I believe yes.
Funnel.
We probably would have launched a funnel, also strong, like a fundraising, a capital
GoFundMe.
campaign for a
Yeah.
capital
Why
ship.
am I blanking? What's your other character's name?
My other character.
The politician. What's her name?
Oh, from the Marduk game.
Yeah.
yes.
shoot.
You guys don't know her though.
No, but that line was so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
character
Oh, I
for
forget
that.
her name for the one shot. I forget. Yeah.
I forgot it too.
I don't have
and
those
I
sheets,
ran the
so.
thing.
Oh, but it was so like a flash. I had visions.
Yeah. I mean, there's
But yeah.
there's a bounty on the board at 600,000 credits.
That
So
seems like a good place to start.
Do it.
All right. Yeah. Let's click on that one.
okay. It is because it is 600,000 credits. It's not just a person. It is a group of people. It is 4 people. They are a gang. on a planet for your ship would be about 2 jumps away. So the gang members. The leader, his name is Caelin.
Rax.
And he's a Varger.
Oh.
Remind me again what a Varger? Oh,
The wolf people.
yeah, that's right.
Since Emily opened up the aliens, I decided I probably should too.
Sure.
Yep.
Then there's Caelin.
Rax and Jax.
Jax, sorry. Then there's a Zara Caelin. They're married.
Never mind.
I was going to
Okay.
say, are they siblings or are they?
Married. And then a Voss Riker.
And what is it that they are wanted for?
Mostly blowing up stuff, extorting people, normal gang
Violent.
stuff. Yeah.
Sure.
And like I said, they're 4 sectors away, which you have a jump 2 ship, so they'll take 2 jumps to get there.
Do we know what their fighting style is or what they're good at?
I mean, they use a lot of guns. They use a lot of explosives. That's about it.
Okay.
So, I mean, you guys are pretty much kitted out pretty well already still. So, anything you guys want to do before?
Did I get to keep my combat armor?
Yeah, that was a gift.
Amazing. Well, I'm just checking that, make sure it's all tuned up and ready to go, because it's my new favorite thing.
I was going to say, do we need to make a stop at Yancey's and do a little shopping first?
Before we go, I braid my green streak.
So you can do that. That will just, it's not on the way. So that would add another.
That was another planet.
Yeah, that would add another week.
Okay.
So it'd be 3 weeks before you get there.
Do you need armor?
No, I think we're good. Like, I
Okay.
just wanted to make sure that we knew that was an option.
Okay. Yeah. If you guys
Have we gone anywhere on the Orca in the last year, or is it mostly just...
You guys went your separate ways. So I mean, I think
Right.
Caelin probably. Well, no, actually, Caelin, you wouldn't have taken because you were doing stuff on the Stadium Arcadium, right?
It was
And so
probably
was
in dock.
Squid.
Yep.
You
I think-
probably took it, actually, Astrid.
Yeah. Probably.
While you
So
were
we
doing your
haven't
scout
seen each
shit.
other in a year?
You guys saw each other the day before
Okay.
because that's when Aurelius showed up
Okay.
and stole some Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Forgot about that.
So we've already done our catching up.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
You have a week to catch up anyway, so
Yeah.
because that's how long space travel takes in Traveler.
And we can have a sleepover like old times.
If you did do that, I probably locked the lab. And you could not get into it for the entire year.
Probably, yeah.
And then I was working
Even
on
you
the...
find scratches on the door where I
like
tried
a
to.
cat trying to get in.
Right. I'm like, did she try to shove a hairpin into this keyhole?
this biomechanical lock.
Like, yeah, that was there. I don't know. I don't know what, how that
But that
scratches
zombie
got there.
caused it. That one time there was a zombie on the
Yeah.
ship. Yeah, had it been that.
Who knows?
Yeah, so if you guys have all your stuff you're wanting to do, I'm not going to make any rolls for going into jump space because there's no rush.
so good
really.
at it.
Were you wanting to stop at Yancey's planet, or
Not
were
if
you
it's going to add an extra week, right?
Okay. Yeah, because it's going to take 2 weeks to get to where you're going anyway.
Is Vasquez
So-
with us?
Yes, Vasquez is still with you guys. Trevor left. He went to go hang out with his brother in the space police.
Do
Hey,
we
Rob.
notice anything different on the bridge?
Why?
I just know you have a certain artistic flair and style. I'm just like, were these seat cozies always this color?
Are there rugs everywhere?
There might be some tassels on the chairs.
Beautiful.
That's it, though. I made sure to clean up. I forgot those.
That's fair. Yeah, you guys are in jump space now. What do you want to do while you're jump space? Any specific thing?
I mean, I always have my door open for sleepovers if anyone wants to paint their nails. but that's it. That's it.
I will go ahead and say your first new dinner menu.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Now, I only do one at a time, but
I
it's
didn't
one
know
per
if
week.
you're going to
But
hold until the end. But
nah,
I was expecting it at the end, yeah.
No, this is our first time back together, really.
Oh, that's true. Gotta do it now.
So our options, you have 3 choices of starters. We have a spicy ahi tuna tartare,
yeah.
which is fresh raw ahi tuna marinated with soy sauce, sesame oil, and a dash of sriracha, topped with avocado and sesame seeds.
Oh my goodness.
Your second choice is caramelized onion and goat cheese flatbread, which is pretty self-explanatory there. And roasted red pepper and tomato soup, also very self-explanatory there.
Oh, that's a cozy one. It's cozy.
Yeah, nice and
So what's your starters going to be,
Ahi
guys?
tuna kind of sounds
ahi tuna all day.
like next level.
All day.
I thought HK was maybe a little bit more family style with his, but
No.
Okay.
HK did really appreciate those tiny humans.
Yeah, he's
Small
fine for the
children.
kids.
He still has his stickers on him.
Yeah, those are still there. He anodized over them, so they won't go anywhere.
Nice.
Oh, cute.
Nice.
I'm definitely going with tuna.
Okay, so tuna for everybody, it sounds. You didn't say anything, though. Aster.
If that's the all or nothing, I mean, I think maybe the red pepper soup sounds.
Yeah, you can get
sounds
that.
lovely.
You don't have to. You're picking which one you
Okay.
want.
If
So-
Aster's getting it, I'm getting it.
And your main course is a grilled bone-in ribeye,
Holy, hey, we're eating well tonight.
seared salmon with lemon dill sauce, or a vegetable lasagna.
Oh man.
Which the lasagna is ricotta cheese, spinach, zucchini, and marinara, and pasta, because it's lasagna.
Squid's gonna do the lasagna for sure.
Okay.
I'll do the steak, surf and turf.
I'm gonna do this steak.
I think my instinct would have been to get the vegetable lasagna, but seeing Rami getting the steak, I'm like, I'm going to throw caution to the wind and I'm going to get the steak too.
Such a rebel.
Well done, though, please. I'm not ready for the bloodiness.
Oh, and it comes with side dishes too. That's fun.
Oh, sides?
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say you get a little bit of all of these. You have garlic butter, roasted Brussels sprouts, Parmesan truffle fries, and herb roasted carrots.
Gosh. Okay.
And
Should have eaten before we recorded.
then the dessert is a tiramisu parfait, or a molten lava cake, or a panna cotta with berry compote.
Ooh.
God.
I'm gonna add a little
sounds
sampler
phenomenal.
plate.
So
Where are we getting the money for this?
We're rich now,
Menu.
remember?
you just do.
I guess.
Well, yes, because it's basically like energy turned into it, right?
It's how it's
Star
not
Trek
by
rules.
the book, but yeah, I'd go more by Star Trek rules, where they just kind of
The
They
replicator.
beam it.
they're not
Oh.
replicated, but it is cooked and prepared. I'm just not dealing with that level of logistics because I don't want to. But yeah, so that's
Amazing.
your guys' first dinner back, basically. And yeah, your weekend jump space is very uneventful. Your science, your medical checks seem to go fine. People aren't getting Cronenberged or anything like that. So.
I'm spending time checking all the systems to make sure that the year apart, nothing has been damaged.
Make an education and computer roll, please.
That's a 12 on the dice.
Oh, damn.
It's a, education.
I'm learning that everyone has so little faith in me to keep the ship shape.
17.
Holy Christ wagons. Okay. Yeah, everything's great. Nothing is wrong.
did
It
great.
is perfect.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it is. That was with an effective 9. So yeah, you did. Yeah, you did real well. That's a great waste of your first.
I know,
roll.
right? I was thinking the same thing. Get that out the way now so we can start rolling ones.
Yeah, because that is an exceptional success because you succeeded by 6 or more. So
Nice.
Now we're excellent. Extra confident in the
Very
ship's
confident
capability.
now.
Good. You took such great care of the ship. I'm so proud.
Thank you.
I want to make something. And I don't know what role it would be, but I don't want to say what I'm making yet because if I don't succeed, then it won't be good. But,
Oh no.
but I want to. What would be the role to craft a piece of jewelry using organic matter?
you're making like some midsummer flower crowns or something.
Diamonds are technically made from organic matter.
I would say that would probably wind up being education and art.
All right, I want to try. So I'm not good at art, so that's -3.
Correct.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
But +1, so -2. I rolled a 5, -2 is 3. So, I was trying to turn one of Andy's eyeballs into a preserved resin pendant to give to Astrid. Because she was very interested in Andy,
Oh, right. Andy.
the giant bug.
Yes.
You rolled a what again, by the way?
I rolled a 5 -2 is 3.
Okay, so that's an exceptional failure.
Yes, so it probably doesn't work.
Andy wakes
So
up.
not only does it not work,
It's like macaroni art with an eyeball.
it's not even that. Basically, you were working. You took more than you meant to off of Andy, trying to like get the eye out. Like you kind of pulled a little too much out.
Like the nerve.
You basically have ruined Andy.
I mean, he was dead anyway.
He was already dead, but yeah, he's basically like you. As soon as you get out of jump space, you should probably get him out of the tube. And yeah, your art is just a complete failure.
Yeah, the resin didn't set.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like that YouTube video of the people that put the pumpkins in resin.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Ew, what happens?
they
They just
leak.
rot? Oh.
Yeah, they rot and expand the inside of the resin.
Oh.
You notice I'm a little crabbier for the second half of the week because I was trying to do something nice and it didn't work.
And you broke Andy the rest of the way.
No one asked about Andy.
So, outside of that, anyone else have anything they'd like to do in the week, or
Just get my nails painted.
okay?
Yeah, everyone gets their nails painted.
So the sector that you guys come out at is not an inhabited one. Like there's no life-sustaining planet here. There's a gas giant though, so you did the usual fuel scoop. And it processes, and then you guys are back into jump space. And then we'll just kind of cut ahead a little bit there. And you guys pop out. Out of jump space. How are you going to dispose of Andy discreetly? Probably should have done the last one, but that's fine. We can
Throw
do
him
it
in
here
the gas
too.
giant.
I could jettison the tube.
Well, you
Wait,
can
wait.
keep the tube; those are expensive.
Well, no, but like an old train station, an old train toilet, where it just. No, this is the way they used to do it back in the day. It just opens onto the railroad track and then lets the excrement out
Ew.
onto the tracks.
You've seen them on returns.
So no, do we have something where I can just keep the
Yeah.
tube, but it shunts it into space?
Yeah, you can do that easily.
Okay, bye, Andy.
So, whenever I was using the ship for the year, did I just not. Like, Andy was locked in that lab?
Yes.
And that's why he died?
Oh, he's been dead.
No, he was
Oh,
dead when
he's
we
dead.
took
We
him
just
there.
saved his
Give a
body
sample.
for a sample.
Oh, okay. Right. It's all coming back to me. Never mind.
But you just were always very interested in him.
Yes.
He was a giant wasp.
So
he's
now
just
that
a
I
big
can
bug
get back
monster.
into the lab, I notice that Andy's gone.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask about that. Since you did it discreetly.
And the alert still goes off.
Do you come looking for me?
Yes, so
when
as soon
you're
as the alarm goes off, I
Ah.
appear next to you. What's going on?
like, nothing.
What are you doing with the chute? What are you putting out there? What are you throwing away?
All right.
Where's Andy?
I take you by the hand to the mess hall and I sit you down. You're going to need to sit down for this. Andy's gone.
What do you mean?
So I had this brilliant plan, and I thought it was going to be so nice. I was going to preserve one of his unique eyeballs. You know how they were iridescent and very interesting.
Yeah.
I tried to extract one of the eyeballs and preserve it in resin to make a lovely pendant for you, and it did not go well. And so
You
I
tried
broke.
to make me something?
Well, yeah, I thought it would be nice. You took such good care of the ship this whole last
That's
year.
true. I thought about Andy every single day. And it pained me I couldn't go look at his dead body
Well, he's
Weird.
every day for a year.
That's Alex just speaking right there.
he's swimming in the great sea of the beyond now, and
Okay. A
I
moment
got
of
that
silence.
cryo bay back. Yes, moment of silence. We'll pour one out for Andy this evening.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, now that that's done, this planet is called Veros. Like most planets in any sci-fi setting, it's got like a couple really big cities. And Veros is particularly, they're very large. There's only 2 on the whole city, and there's like a bunch of like little tinier cities. But there's one city that is basically like a quarter of the planet, because it's one massive Blade Runner-esque looking city.
Oh my gosh.
And then the other big city is like New York City sized. And then there's, like I said, there's a bunch of like smaller cities and stuff like that. But yeah, a quarter of this planet is a big city, and that is where the gang has been known to operate. Predominantly is out of this massive mega city.
Do we know if the gang has a name?
Good question.
Are you drawing the eyeball?
No, this is the city.
Oh, okay.
It's like Coruscant.
Okay.
Yeah, like a quarter of Coruscant.
Quarter Coruscant.
The name of the city itself is called Neovalora, and then the gang name is the Chrome Serpents.
Fancy.
Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Yes. You guys get the full idol. You get to be saved from when the guy comes out of the wall. So new information has come to light about the gang, though. They do have like a bunch of like little gang members too, but the 4 main ones are who the bounty's for. They do have cybernetic enhancements, but no one knows exactly what those enhancements are.
That's no match for Squid. Squid's arm.
Yep.
Well, that's wrong character.
That's yeah, that's Look, Squid's working on that
Yeah,
exact
of
process
course.
though.
Totally.
My entire vision for this character is to be Doc Ock.
Yeah, you get clearance to land. You scoop up your, hydrogen to, start processing fuel. And yeah, you get clearance to land. What would you guys like to do on Neovalora?
Bar? To ask the bartenders?
Sure. Oh, there's plenty of bars.
Makes sense.
Let's go to the seediest.
The seediest cantina.
Yeah.
Never find a more wretched hive.
And you'll
Oh,
find
look,
a few.
a bar called the Wretched Hive.
Somebody make an intelligence streetwise check.
I actually have Streetwise at 0.
Nice, I do not.
0.
0's fine.
11.
Okay.
6.
All right.
2 6s.
So that's 12. Okay. What's your intelligence?
1.
So 13.
13.
Okay. And you said you have a 0 or you have none?
0.
Okay. So you both, you kind of figure out which one's the better one. There were 4 bars that kind of stood out the most for you. There's a dive bar named the Rusted Gear. There's a more kind of upper-ish class bar called the Neon Eclipse. There's another bar called the Blind Sector, and another one called Void's Edge. You figure the Rusted Gear, going by what it is it's probably gonna be your best place to go to. Maybe Void's Edge is another good one, but the other 2, Neon Eclipse and Blind Sector, not so much. They're a little bit more upper class than what that would be. So
Okay.
there are 2 bars for everybody to choose from. 2 bars to drop some bars.
Void's Edge or Rusted Gear? Rusty Gear.
Well, Chrome
Void.
Serpent. So I feel like the opposite is rust.
Yeah.
Try that place.
Okay.
This Neon Eclipse place looks really cool, guys.
Neon Eclipse.
Yeah, it does.
I know, but she said that was less likely
Yeah,
to.
I know, but it looks really cool.
It's fucking
could-
dope as shit.
We could just go in there after.
I have this voice in my head telling me it's fucking dope as shit.
We'll get the info we need from the dive bar, and then we can go to Neon Eclipse to
So
debrief.
because this is such a giant city, is there like a train system? Or
Yeah,
like-
there's think like a combination of the Fifth Element and Blade Runner.
Okay.
So multi tiers of traffic and
and disgusting.
trains and because couple really nice looking like big stone steps to bleed out on, if you need to.
Perfect.
Yep.
So yeah, are all four of you going to go to the rusted gear, or are you gonna split up and hit two of them, or are you gonna leave 3 people behind?
Let's see. Vasquez and Rami are watching the ship, right?
Yeah, they'll stay on the ship.
Cool.
HK will too.
Yes, for good old times, we could split up.
It's worked well before.
Let's split the party.
Okay, let's do it.
I'll go Rusted Edge.
I kind of want to go there too.
Sure, then we go to... Oh, wait, you should combine
Rusted
the names.
Gear?
Rusted Gear.
Rusted Gear.
And then we
And
can
then
go
we'll
to
take
the
the
Void's
cool
Edge.
Okay.
Okay. So who's going to rusted gear?
Us two.
Okay. And then you two are going to go to... Yeah, it's probably safer you guys go to Void's Edge just because it's a little bit closer. The rusted gear is a little bit more... Being able to fight is going to be very handy.
That sounds good.
Potentially. So...
I feel like
Okay.
we're all pretty good in a fight.
Yeah.
You all are, but they're better.
That's fair. That's valid. No
Especially
argument from me.
that one, as I point to Caelin.
No argument from me.
So we are going to actually handle Void's Edge first.
Okay.
So, Squid and Aster, you arrive, and what Void's Edge is, it's an old, abandoned spaceport hangar.
Oh, I like it already.
Yeah, it's huge. But kind of like the Armory, it's not a well-utilized space. So, very open, lots of like little kiosk things kind of there, and then
Okay.
part of it's just walled off completely.
Gotcha.
Because it just was so much space, they couldn't really do too much with it. You guys are in
Okay, so the very first thing I think Squid would look at is if that space, when it's walled off, does it look like there's entryways to and from that area, or
there. There's like little doors and stuff like that, yeah.
have we even just like briefly since we've been here, have we seen anybody kind of loitering in that area or moving back and forth?
Not right now.
Okay.
We're going to say it's about midnight, just for fun.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
Well, shall we grab a drink?
Sure. Yes, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of bars, because again, this place is so huge. You just kind of find one, and you sit on down and order up your drinks, and what would you like to do?
Do we have descriptions of any of the especially the ones that we know of?
Of the people? Not yet. Other than the fact they have cybernetic enhancements that are visible.
I'm gonna say, Nelly, can you do me a favor and run these names against any database, see if you can find images of them or descriptions of any of or actually even better, anyone in this sector, a registry of known cybernetic enhancements for criminals.
Well, sure, Squid, I can hop right on that.
You're the best.
While he's doing that, I want to ask our server, our bartender, whoever they may be, if they can put on the news.
Interesting.
Your bartender's an Aslan, which is a big lion guy.
Nice.
And he just kind of squints his eyes at you and just goes,
Why did they name him that?
"What?"
I heard there was a lot of violent crime lately. I didn't know if the news was covering it.
Well, it's a big city. I mean, if they covered all that, then that's all it would be on the news. It's just violent crime nonstop.
Well, why don't I ask you then? In this neck of the woods, how have there been any attacks lately? We're actually looking for some people, and we're here to help. But I've heard there's been some explosions, some arson.
Oh, you're looking for the chrome.
That's right.
I see. Well, between you and me, and he kind of does the universal gesture of
Lean in.
I'll remember if you pay me.
Yeah.
All right. Fine.
How many credits would you like to deposit to this big lion man?
I will connect my future Apple Watch to his receptacle thing and drop 20,000 credits.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Gosh.
His eyes actually kind of widen up at that a little bit. It's like, well, goddamn. Listen, just keep an eye out for a girl with neon green eyes.
And you can You can count on more of that if you become a partner with us. We are the crew of the Cosmic Orca, and we are here to do good.
I thought you looked familiar.
You may have heard
Your
of us.
hair's a little bit longer than it was in the
Oh
photos
yes, what do you think?
they
I've been
used.
trying it out a little.
I mean, it's never going to be anything like mine.
Oh no, of course not. I mean, yes, that's what a handsome mane. Is that a way to say? Is it a mane?
It is a mane.
All right. But no, actually, just we have some projects of our own. So let me give you my business card, and I'll just drop him my business card and just it's virtual, but
Yes.
it's in his wallet now. We'll be back if we have information. We'd love to hear from you. But you said neon green eyes?
Neon green eyes. She comes here every. I don't know when she comes, and she comes kind of randomly, but she orders something called the quantum shot. She orders 4 at a time.
Excellent.
Can we get a couple of those?
Absolutely, on the house.
Knew I liked you.
Well, you just got 20,000 credits.
I would hope he would
For an
charge us
average
after that.
person, like an average human, any living creature, that is 20 years of income you just dropped into
That's
this
more
guy's
than
pallet.
20,000. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a huge amount of money. Most people live on a couple hundred credits.
Well, this
A
is my
day.
bad.
So
I have 1 million plus, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll give you
yeah, you guys actually have an insane
Jeffrey
amount of money.
Bezosing.
Yeah, literally.
Just
well,
absolutely
Boom.
disrupting local economies.
Yes.
It's good for him.
Casual.
What is our Aslan's name?
That is a good question.
Knew you were going to ask that. I should have looked it up. I'll just...
So did
Yes,
the
internet.
creators of Traveler name the lion people Aslan first, or was Narnia first?
Narnia was definitely first. His name is Caelar Sunmane.
Sunmane.
Caelar Sunmane. Nice.
So, we'll cut back to you guys in a moment. We're going to go to the Rusted Gear. Yeah, it's a dive. Pretty much imagine any dive bar you went to and make it a little worse.
Does it have saloon doors?
It does not.
Oh shoot.
It just has normal sideways sliding doors. Yeah, so you walk in. I mean, it's definitely a seedy crowd. Looks like a lot of mechanics, hence the name Rusted Gear. What would you like to do?
I guess go to the bar.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so you go to the bar. What do you want to do when you go to the bar?
Get the bartender's attention, and then let Caelin handle that while I take a survey of the bar.
Okay. So Astrid, go ahead and make me a recon intelligence check.
What's my recon? Oh, I have a 1 in recon.
Perfect.
Intelligence is 1. 8, 9, 10.
Perfect. Yes, you get a good scout of the bar. You do see there's a lot of people. It's a seedy bar. They're making weird deals and stuff like that. But you do notice with that roll, you do see that some people, when they hand off some components, you do see, on the cloth or whatever material that it's kind of wrapped up in, has a very, very subtle serpent pattern on it.
Oh,
That kind of shimmers a little in the light.
okay.
And then this doesn't mean anything to you, but you do see someone with very vibrant neon green eyes leaving the bar. But that means nothing to you. So
Okay, yeah. And but they're leaving.
they're leaving.
Okay.
So, Caelin, you talk to the bartender. What would you like to do?
Yes. Howdy, sir. Is it a guy?
It's a guy. Well, hello.
Hello.
Never seen you before. Here, anyway.
We're passing through.
Excellent. What can I get for you?
Take a beer.
Okay. He hands you a beer.
Okay.
Cowboy Caelin.
I drink it. I take a sip. I don't like it, but I really
It's
try.
not water.
Yeah,
An
yeah.
apple teeny, easy on the teeny.
the best reference I wasn't expecting.
We're here for a few days. Anything I should know about the area?
Well, I mean, if you're just passing through, I would probably say after you folks finish up your drinks, you should probably leave and go somewhere else. It's pretty, get pretty violent down here.
Yeah? How so?
Gangs.
Any particular ones we should look out for?
I mean, the big threat right now has been the Chrome Serpents. They've just been kind of fucking up shit.
Chrome Serpents?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I never heard of them. Okay.
Oh, now you have.
Yeah, thank you. Are any of them here right now?
No.
Can I tell if he's lying? Can I tell if the bartender's lying?
Make a... That's going to be intelligence and... I'm going to say it's going to be... Oh, let's make it deception.
Uh-oh. And it's -3 if I don't have that, right?
Correct.
A 6.
6. Okay. He's telling the truth.
All right. Well, how will I know if I run into one? I'm just trying to watch out for me and my crew.
Well, you'll see that they've got cybernetic stuff on them. They've got the ones that are obvious you'll notice, and then anything a little bit more subtle than that, you'll just kind of see like outlines if it's exposed.
Of their cybernetics?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I turn around and ask for a beer also.
Okay. He also hands you a generic beer.
Thank you. And I pick it up and then I lean in closer to Caelin so no one else hears me. And I say, I think I just saw someone trade a chrome serpent part.
Really? Where? Show me.
Just across the room there. And I point.
Oh, you point.
Make a dexterity stealth check, please.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot!
Can I? Yeah. Can I do a dexterity thing to like move in front of her to like try to
see
block?
how she does first.
Oh my God.
Dexterity, strength,
Stealth.
stealth. Shoot.
Yeah, you really just.
Hey,
Okay, I have
she's
a 1 in
hard-to see.
stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, thank God.
9, 10.
Okay. You catch yourself before you realize what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at you like, there's no way you almost just did that.
So I act like I was like trying to take a sip of my beer like this. Like a really wide
Keep talking.
really wide sip of my beer. Yeah, over there.
Okay, so they might be it. Do we have communicators? Can we?
Yeah, you always have those.
Okay.
It's like the modern day.
Yeah. Hey guys, we think we have eyes on one of them, or Astrid does.
Oh, we have a lead too. We heard to watch for a woman with neon green eyes.
I did see someone with neon green eyes. They left.
They left the bar?
They left the bar.
Oh, they said that she was one of the chrome serpents. So if you saw her, then maybe you saw a deal go down.
Oh, I
You
don't
just saw her
bolt.
leave.
Yeah,
That's all
can
you
I
saw.
like walk out of the bar and see if I can see where she went.
Yeah, you can run out there and leave Caelin with the tab, and yeah, make a recon intelligence check.
7.
You think you see her, but you're not 100% sure.
Okay.
She's a good. You have to run to catch up to her.
Okay.
Well, I paid the tab. Damn it.
20 credits.
Oh, wow.
Do you
okay.
tip 20,000 credits? It's no standard on this planet.
I tip an extra 10 credits.
Okay.
Do you catch up to me?
Or
do you go outside
I
too?
quickly do it. I quickly go, yeah. And then
Okay.
I chug the beer very upsettingly.
I still have my beer in hand. And I go, I think I see her, but I'm not sure. Should we tail her?
Go, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I walk fast.
Okay,
But
all right. Guys, we're in pursuit.
Be careful.
Both of you make dexterity stealth checks, please.
ooh. Dirty 12.
Okay.
A 5.
Okay. Astrid, you are just going along, graceful, the elegant, lithe human being that you've been in all these combat situations. Yeah, that's how you're running. No, that wouldn't be how you're running.
With the beer?
GTA running with a beer.
Caelin, your attempts at being stealthy goes about as well as my attempts at doing anything stealthy in real life. It's not great. You're just kind of clodding behind.
Maybe the chugging of the beer, you're a little tipsy.
Oh.
You're not. You're walking just kind of flat-footed, so it's just kind of going.
Oh my god.
You're forgetting heel toe, but you're just kind of going clomp, clomp, clomp. But the good news is, Astrid rolled well enough on her stealth. She is not noticed. But the person turns and looks behind, and she doesn't have neon green eyes.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's the wrong person. It's not her.
And then before we cut back to the other bar, you see Caelin for just a brief moment as the lady turns in real dramatic fashion. You see just for a second, you see Aurelius standing not too far in front of her, but when she walks in front, he's gone.
This guy.
And then we cut back to the other bar.
Well, we just heard that through our communicators, so I guess we'll probably try to catch back up and meet up with them.
It wasn't them. It wasn't neon green eyes.
I think you guys should just head here. Supposedly, she checks in here pretty regularly and orders this shot. It's really good, by the way. You should try it.
All right.
It glows blue.
It's like kind of sweet, kind of sour. It's delicious, and the glow it gives off is phenomenal. It's so cool. This place is actually better than I thought. I mean, we still need to check out Neon Edge, but
For sure.
But you guys come here.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Can we post up on sort of an upper level where we can see
there's
more
one
of
of
the
those.
hangar?
As you guys post up there, you think you see someone walk in who kind of fits the description vaguely, but you'd have to go back down to see if it is indeed the woman with the neon green eyes.
Why don't we split up? One of us can stay up here and one can go down.
Sure. Do you want me to head back, or do you want to go?
Let me look from here.
Okay.
I think you'd be better if you could jump than
Yeah.
me.
No worries. We can do that. I don't think we're in danger of that here. It's too
All right,
many
well, I
people.
have eyes up top.
Perfect. I'm gonna go check in with Kalar as well and see if he can verify.
So you're heading down to the
Yes.
level? Okay. You don't need to verify with him. When you get down there, she walks by you, and her eyes are definitely neon green.
Yep, got eyes on her.
You guys are probably about 10 minutes away.
Okay.
You're taking
We're about 10
the
minutes away.
future subway, which has a subway inside it.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
So you guys have 10 minutes. It's just the two of you. She orders the 4 shots.
Okay. Can I position myself like close-ish to her?
Yeah, make a dex stealth roll, please.
Nice. Nope, sure don't. That'd be a 7 minus 2.
Ooh. She looks at you and says, "Can I help you with something?"
Yeah, actually, I was hoping I could buy you a drink.
Oh.
She looks at the tray that she's holding in her hands and has 4 shots in it, and is like, "Well, sure, you can add one to the tray."
Yeah. Just for you, though.
I assumed as much.
All right. What would you like?
She gives some random drink name.
Is Caelar around?
Yeah, he's still bartender.
I'll flag him down.
Okay. You'll have to walk over to him.
Okay.
That's going to be the thing.
I'll do that, and then kind of like making sure that I don't lose sight of her as I go.
Okay.
And then I will order the drink.
Master, I'd like you both to make intelligence recon checks.
Do I have anything? Nope,
No,
sure don't.
Oh, no.
So -2 for me. Nope.
Another 5.
2.
Oh, shit. Good news is, if anything, to get a really bad roll at recon's not terrible. You lose sight of her.
Dang.
Slippery.
But you didn't order the drink yet, so at least you saved your money.
Okay. I'll ask. I was gonna order it, and then I look back and see that she's gone. Like, dang it, I lost her. Caelar, where does she normally take those shots?
One of the doors in the back, usually.
Anyone on your team allowed back there?
I mean, I can go back there on occasion, but only with permission, usually. Those are bought out spaces.
How much to buy one out?
A couple million, usually.
Killing me. What about just a tour?
They don't do tours.
Dang. Any way out from back there besides this door?
Make a persuade and intelligence check, please.
That one I do have. Yeah, I'm good at that. You said intelligence?
Yes.
9.
There's a couple doors in the back. All the way on the other side, it's a bit of a hike, obviously, because this was a space hangar.
Sure.
So, but yeah, there's a few doors in the back. They're locked.
That'll work.
Electronically and mechanically.
Got it. That's what I needed to hear. Thank you. I'll still take that drink.
Okay. He gives it to you. It's good.
How much is it?
10 credits.
Cool. I'm gonna take that, and in my head, it's in a martini glass.
That's fine.
Because it's very squid to a martini glass. He's like, he'll radio in. Our contact here confirmed there's a couple that outside of this door that they walked in, and I'll kind of indicate as best I can to Aster that there's beyond that, there's a couple doors out back that are electronically locked. I'm going to circle around that way and try to hack those to where they won't open so that they have to come out this way.
Okay, I'll stay here and keep an eye on the doors, because now that he's indicated to me where they went, I can keep an eye on the doors to see if they come back out.
You two arrive at this point.
Okay.
If you're wanting to try and hack the doors open or closed, yes. I mean, that's going to be computers and still intelligence, just because it's all kind of really on the fly.
Sure. Do I get my bonus to hacking that I normally get?
What was the bonus?
+2.
Sure. Now, it is a difficult task, so I will go ahead and tell you need to get at least a 14 on this roll.
And you said it's intelligence?
Intelligence and computers.
8, 9, 14 exactly.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good thing, because literally anything except that or better was going to be hilariously bad for all of you.
No.
Yeah, you're able. I mean, it's hard. This is definitely well secured. But yeah, you're able to hack that up. So yeah, those back doors are locked.
Perfect.
And the passwords are scrambled and everything. So
excellent. And then I want to have Nelly monitor for any attempts to open them electronically.
He will.
Perfect. And I'll relay the group. Doors are locked. They can only come in and out one way now.
Yep. And then as you guys
And then you hear
Go
a
in.
slow sip of a martini.
Yeah. Well, the two of you walk in, you see this place. It's definitely, it's still not like the greatest place to be, but it's definitely better than where you just were.
Cool. I feel like Aster is in a visible spot. I spotted him when we walked in.
Yeah, you probably would see me up on the balcony.
I feel like I'm gonna join you. I'm gonna walk upstairs.
As you're walking upstairs, the house lights come on.
I freeze.
All the normal lights. So the house lights are on, so it's very bright in here. You suddenly learn.
It's early for that, right? Like,
It's way too early
That's
for
not
that.
closing time.
And Caelin, you hear the doors you just came in from latch shut, like lock.
Am I still outside?
I assumed you. I thought you went back inside.
I was just making sure that I got. Mine was my plan. I was just
Yeah,
making sure
I thought you. I didn't even realize you left. I thought you were still. in
Oh,
there.
I went. I thought I would have to go around to lock. I didn't. Could I just done that from where
It's
I was?
the future.
Perfect.
Is there anyone
Even
around me?
better.
Huh?
Is there anyone around me?
It did it automatically, and then the house lights came on. You heard the lock, and then the house lights came on.
What about civilians?
Oh, there's still people in there,
Okay. Okay.
and that is. We'll see you next time.
Ah.